Hey everyone, so I know it's been a while since I posted a video. I apologize for that. Hopefully I'm gonna start to upload a little bit more consistently. Today's video is gonna be a project pan video. So I tried to do a project pan last year and it didn't really work out all that great for me. I found that I was just purchasing way too much makeup, and I obviously wanted to try out my new stuff, so I wasn't getting to use up my old stuff or the stuff that I had in my collection. So this year I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. I have a spot specifically for these products that I want to use up. I have everything marked with a little red sticker on it so that I know that it's something that I want to use up, and hopefully I will use these products up. Some of them I love, and some of them are just stuff that, you know, I kind of realize doesn't really work for me, but I want to use them up anyway and get them out of my collection. And hopefully this will help me with my low buy this year. I found last year I just bought way too much makeup and there's no possible way that I can use it all. So this year I'm trying really hard not to buy makeup. So anyway, to get started, I'm going to tell you the products that I plan on using up this year, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the first product that I'm going to try to use up is the Pixi Glow Mist. It looks like this. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot left. This was something I was using as setting spray last year, and I came to realize that I don't really like it because if you go too much, it really makes your skin look greasy, and I found that it doesn't keep my foundation on as long as some other setting sprays. So what I'm trying to use this for is a primer, and I'm hoping that within the year or a month even, I can finish up the little bit that is remaining in this. The next thing that I have is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Bronzer, and I've actually used one of these up before. So I'm hoping that I can use this up either this year or use most of it up anyway. These take a really long time to get rid of, so I think I do have quite a dent in it, so I do think that I will be able to at least hit pan on this, but fingers crossed on that. I don't have a whole lot of bronzers in my collection, so I think I should be all right with that one. So the next product that I have is kind of a cheap product because I've actually already hit pan on it. I hit pan on it a couple of weeks ago, and I hope to finish it up completely. So this is the Butter Blush from Physicians Formula. Physicians Formula in the shade Natural Glow, and it is a really pretty just natural blush. It does add a little bit of a sheen to the cheeks. I actually have it on today. I use this pretty much every day anyways, so I think probably within the next year I should be able to finish this off and start something else. I am getting a little bit tired of this blush, but anyways, that's how much pan I've already hit, and hopefully I can finish that up. The next thing is a highlighter, and this is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighting Duo in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. And as you can see, I've actually put a pretty significant dent in this side here, which is the Lightning Dust. So my goal for this one is to maybe not finish it up, but I would like to hit pan on it, and I'm hoping that I can do that. This is a really pretty highlight. I actually have it on my cheeks today. It's very, very subtle, but if you mix the two together, you get more of like an amped up highlight. So I really like this, especially this time of year when I'm more fair, and hopefully I can hit pan on it. I think I'm pretty close on this side anyways, so that's my highlighter. The next thing is a brow pencil. This is the Total Temptations Brow Definer in the shade Soft Brown. I actually went through 2 of these last year, so I should be able to get through this. There's not very much left, just a little bit, so probably a couple more uses and I'll be done with that. And when I'm finished with that, I do have something that is going to replace it. I have the Anastasia Dip Brow, which I'll get out here and show you guys this one. So once I'm finished with this, I am going to try to finish off my dip brow. And the dip brow pomade is in the shade Taupe. And if you look at that, I actually have used a significant amount of that. So I think once I use the eyebrow pencil up, I'm gonna start using this religiously and hopefully I can finish this up. So yeah, that's that. So now the next thing that I have in my project pan is this Covergirl Lid Lock Up. This is a eyeshadow primer. And I picked this up, let's see, probably a couple months ago. I picked it up from recommendation from Rach Loves, I believe. She was raving about this and how it keeps your eyeshadow on all day. And oh my God, this is a godsend for anyone with hooded eyes because I use this under my eyeshadow and my eyeshadow does not budge. It does not crease. It is amazing. So I haven't been using anything else but this, so I think that I should be able to use it up. One thing I can say about this, like anyone who's trying it out or picks it up, you have to let it dry first. Give it a couple of minutes because if you start blending over it when it's still tacky, it's going to be really, really hard to blend your eyeshadows. So yeah, I definitely recommend this and I'm gonna try to use it up. And yeah, that's that. Next thing I have here is the e.l.f. Glow Lotion. I've been using this kind of as a moisturizer underneath of my foundation. I like this to an extent. It's not my favorite glowy product though. This one, it's very affordable. I've actually used up to there. I can see I have about that much left. So I'm gonna try to use this up before I go into my other illuminating primer, but that's what I picked this up for, thinking that it would be glowy for underneath foundation, and it is, but it's not as glowy as I prefer. So I'm just trying to use this up just to get rid of it. It's not something I love, not something I hate. Next thing I have is the Touch in Soul No Pore Blem Primer, and as you can see, I really don't have a whole lot left of this. It's actually to the point where it's not really pumping out of the pump, so I have to untwist the cap to kind of scoop some out. So I should be able to use this up pretty quickly. I don't reach for this every day. It's not one of my favorite primers. I find it kind of makes my makeup crease after many hours of wear, and I can't put it on my chin or on my nose because the makeup will just rub right off. It is pretty good for a pore filling primer though, so I've just been using it in my cheek area to kind of fill in the pores, but all over the face I haven't really been reaching for this as much as I used to. I just come to find that I don't really enjoy it as much, so I'm trying to use this up. The next thing I have here is a foundation, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. This is a relatively new product, and I've had it, I don't know, probably about a month now, maybe even a little bit longer, and this stuff is amazing. I don't think I'll have any trouble using this up. This foundation, I usually go for more high-end foundations, but this thing is awesome. I can put this on my face, it lasts all day, and I have dry skin, and I find that my skin doesn't need powder if I use this, which is kind of what I look for in a foundation. It kind of self-sets, and then you can blend your bronzer and blush over top of it, which is really, really nice. So I really don't think I'll have a problem using this up. The only thing I can see kind of having problem using it up is I'm trying not to repurchase makeup until I go through some more. So once I don't have this, I'm gonna have to choose another foundation to use up, and that kind of scares me because this has been a holy grail. Oh, we have a friend. We have a friend. She's joining us. Next thing that I have, I actually have two concealers in my project pan this year. One is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer. This concealer, I love it. I use this every day, but there is a lot of concealer in there, so I think I might have a little bit of trouble using this up because this has, what is it, 15 mils of fluid in there, so it might take me a little bit longer to use this up, but I've been using this every day along with the Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm going to try to use both these up. The Tarte Shape Tape, I've had this for quite a while. I didn't really like the Tarte Shape Tape on its own. I find it very drying under the eyes, but what I have been doing is I've been mixing the Tarte Shape Tape with the Born This Way concealer. So I've been taking this shade, this is the shade Porcelain. It's a little bit too dark for me. So I've been putting a strip under my eyes and then I've been mixing it in with the Shape Tape, which is in Fair Neutral, and mixing it together and blending it out. And I really love these two together. I find that with these two, I don't have to set my under eyes. And if I don't set my under eyes, I don't get the creases. So that's what I like about those. So I think I'm a little bit closer to finishing the Shape Tape up than this one. Obviously there's way more product in here, but I'm hoping that I can use these up this year. And the last thing that I have in my project pan is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Ember. So it looks like this. I have used this religiously since I've gotten it. I still have that much left in it, so there's quite a bit of product there. So I don't know if I can use this up within the year or not. I really don't know because I've never been like a cream contourer before until I got this, and it's taken me quite a while. I've had this for probably almost a year and I still have, I would say, over half of it left. So hopefully I'll try to use that up. And yeah, so that is 12 products that I'm going to try to use up within the year. And how I'm gonna do it is if I do end up using up a product, like say this Pixi Glow Mist, I'm gonna replace it with another product to try and use up because I'm really trying not to buy makeup this year. I'm gonna try my hardest. I didn't include an eyeshadow palette in the project because I know myself well enough. I change my eyeshadow every day. I need options as far as eyeshadow goes. So other than that, I think I should be all right. I might have difficulty with the highlighter because along with eyeshadows, I do really like to change my highlighter up quite a bit. So everything else I think I should be all right with. The bronzer, like I said, it might take me quite a while to get through this, but that's because it's a butter bronzer and they take forever. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.